Yeah, so we spent a lot of time, a lot more time than we normally would, with me doing grapple box situations, which just means like grappling with striking, integrated situations where I was preparing, to be in a situation where I had been taken down and I had to get back up or defend myself against strikes and these sorts of things. Normally, I don't spend as much time on the defensive side of things with those things for my fights because most of the guys that I fight have significantly worse grappling than myself. In this case, I highly respected Shamil's grappling game, and I very much saw situations were definitely going to occur in this fight where he could be in top positions, and I would have to do some defensive work to get out, and that's certainly what happened in this fight. So I'm glad that we did that in our preparations. Yeah, yeah. So walking you up to that moment, well, I was getting the crap kicked out of me with knees to the face for most of the fight. No, but first round was a little rough. I came back. I got back behind him. I had a tough time making anything happen. He was really holding on to the glove heavy. And then second round, I actually came out. I could tell he didn't like the striking. I hit him with a couple hard kicks, and he had a tough time with that. So that was a good sign. I was able to get him to get a little gun shy when I did that. And then we got into some more grappling exchanges. I end up on the ground, scramble back up, and he's behind me. And it's funny. The move you guys saw is a move that I have done since I started doing mixed martial arts. I'm doing play against the fence. In this case, it's the ropes. And, I roll into people's legs and attack. It's not usually my number one thing that I like to do because as we found out when I fought, Thon Lee and, I had that knockout loss, sometimes intentionally going to bottom position doesn't work out the best in MMA. But, the double trouble roll into the legs is pretty safe. You almost always get to a situation where the person at least has to run away from you so you have space to get up. So I feel very confident in the move, done it a million times in the gym. And thankfully, it was really cool to do it, live on a game opponent, somebody as tough as Shamil, one of the best grapplers in MMA, if you ask me. So yeah, that was super awesome. And as far as walking you through the breaking mechanics, yeah, I had it fully locked up, figure four. He was dead to rights stuck, but it wasn't quite breaking yet. Everything was extended, and it's kind of funny. We had a little moment. I don't know if everybody caught it on camera, but I had everything fully extended, and he decided to start defending by like trying to elbow me in the hamstring, and it kind of made me smile because I knew there's no way that like that was going to have any effect on getting out, and I kind of smiled at him, and then he looked at me, but he was not smiling. And then I switched. I usually don't start foot to foot because it gets a little loose. Sometimes they can get out. It gives them an opportunity, but it is the best way to break somebody. So I tried to go figure four. I went as far as I could go figure four, and then I said, okay, here we go, foot over foot. This is going to be maximum breaking pressure. As soon as I did that, I could feel you could see, and I could feel the knee go like this. And then he turned and screamed. And I was just informed by somebody that screaming, you can actually scream tap. You don't have to verbalize the word tap. You can scream, and a referee is supposed to stop it. I didn't know that in MMA. I thought they were just going to let it keep going. So, I just waited until they stopped the fight, and it turns out he did tap as well. He tapped on the ground. So, impressive victory, I think, in terms of breaking mechanics for sure. Oh, I'm very happy with myself because fighting like. It's nice to just beat somebody up, and then walk away victorious, right? But there's something special about, the whole reason, get involved in like martial arts is like to be able to defend yourself, right? So to be able to struggle through a difficult situation and then be able to come back, to be able to build that sense, to be able to have that faith in yourself that you're going to be able to overcome the obstacle, even when things don't go great. The whole time is a big part of martial arts, and it's a big part of why I got involved in martial arts. So it felt really good to me to have a tough time in the first round and then come out swinging the second round and still be aggressive and still come out like I wanted to win that fight. So it meant a lot to me, to my it speaks to my character, I think, and it proved that to myself if I didn't already know it. Yeah, man, of course I want to fight for the championship again. I think that always makes the biggest difference in your paycheck. That always makes the biggest difference in fame and all these sorts of things. I want to fight all the toughest guys in the division. So, whenever I can get that championship fight, I want to take it. But at the end of the day, like all of these guys that are, like you said, this division is getting tougher and tougher. Shamil was one of those guys. It's a total wild card. It's a tough thing for people to fight somebody that's undefeated, that came from somewhere else, only had one fight in this organization. It's you have to take a guess at how good the guy is because he only fought against one of the toughest guys in the world, in one championship. Everybody else he's fought, it's hard to even find the footage, right? But yeah, a lot of game opponents coming up in this division. I always tell you guys I want to fight that Martin Nguyen fight at some point. But man, the order doesn't matter so much except for my paycheck. So let's get another shot at that championship, and then let's knock these pins down in this division, and then let's go fight for a championship in the weight class up. I'd love to do it Martin Nguyen style and win 2 divisions in this organization. That would be great. Oh man, I'm pretty conservative with my money. I buy like little stupid things sometimes. So I'm going to save my money. I'm eventually buy a house out in Austin, most likely. So yeah, it'll be a significant amount of money towards a house. So that would be good. Oh man, any of my longtime fans or even new fans, whatever the case may be, happy to have you. Thanks so much for the support. You guys are for sure, part of the reason that grappling has grown so big and mixed martial arts is becoming so big, and it's such a mainstream thing. We've got people that are, some of the, most important people of the world. Training, Brazilian jiu-jitsu and mixed martial arts now. It's a really incredible thing. So, I love that the sport's getting more and more popular. And yeah, to anybody that supports me, thank you so much. And I hope you can continue to support. And I'm going to keep trying to give you a reason to support.